Glendalough is situated here in County Wicklow, the Garden of Ireland, and it's a very beautiful national park with lakes and trees and mountains and forests and woodland. But within it is contained a monastic site. It's the monastery, the ruins of the monastery of St. Kevin, who is the patron saint of this area. And he, as a young boy, ran away from school, and he felt this call, this desire to be with God fully. And anyway, they brought him back, they found him, and he continued his education, and he came back after being ordained. And again, he lived as a hermit here in St. Kevin's Cell, in this beautiful valley. And people kept coming for advice or to learn about prayer or to be healed. And so they prevailed on him to found a monastery. And that monastery, the ruins of that monastery remains. And it was a thriving monastery from the 6th up to the 12th, 13th, 14th century. It was actually, there was a time when there were 2,000 people here. During the millennium, there was this idea, actually in preparation for the millennium, that a place be built here as a place of hospitality for pilgrims or for people who come seeking something deeper, seeking to get in touch with their roots. And so these hermitages, these lovely hermitages were built. And we were invited, we Sisters of Mercy were invited to help. We see our role here as welcoming people who come, as providing a space for people. They're hermitages, and I think hermitages invokes the idea of silence, of solitude, of people who want to be alone, to get in touch with their own inner selves, to find God really. And that is our experience. We find people come from all walks of life, business people, mothers, young people, people who find us in the Lonely Planet, people who find us on the web from all over the world. We have morning prayer and evening prayer in our lovely prayer space that overlooks the valley. And some people like to come to that, some don't. It depends very much on what people's needs are, and we really respect that, and we leave them here, we leave them to find their own needs. If they want to come to talk with us or come to prayer, they're very welcome. Sometimes we see them round and they often chat informally.
In the meditation garden, you will find that there are 4 pathways, because the theme of the garden is journey. The first pathway is linked very much with Kevin and his own personal journey. It's called Tócar Cuivhín. The second pathway then is the personal journey. That journey is referred to in the garden through the labyrinth. The personal journey, the journey inward. The labyrinth is often described as a metaphor for the journey of life. There's just one way into life through birth, just as there's just one way into the labyrinth. One way out of the labyrinth as one way out of life through death into resurrection. The third pathway is the journey through pain and suffering, symbolised by Jesus' last journey, the journey to Golgotha. And actually the atmosphere in this part of the garden is quite different. It's enclosed, it's dark, the pathway meanders through trees, old oak trees and sycamores, and then comes out into the light where the pathway joins the parish church of St. Kevin, the sign of Christ's presence today in word and sacrament. The fourth pathway then you will find is the journey that's linked with our journey of choices, the decision to follow the narrow path that leads to life or the wide path that can often lead to destruction.
When we take groups in a pilgrimage, we work with both adult groups, second level and national school. We also offer retreats and prayer days, and it depends very much on what people want. We have this coach house which has this lovely prayer space and a library and a meeting space. So if people would like to spend a day with us, groups, all kinds of groups, staff of different places, we're very happy to facilitate that. It's wonderful to see that what happens in very quiet, very unobtrusive ways. People find peace and solace and energy, renewal of their spirits.